Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ajr3 podcast. And we are back after 1 or 2 weeks. We did not maintain the consistency. I'll blame Ranjan for that. Easy way out. So, Ranjan, how are you doing?
Yeah, doing better now. Was down with certain flu, so
Yeah.
was recovering. So that was one of the reason that we couldn't do the podcast. Yeah, but had to work really hard for the certain events which had to come. So was busy and was down. So was really tough the last few
Hmm.
weeks.
I hope the comeback is stronger.
Absolutely, it would be stronger like Chelsea did.
Yeah. Okay, as you mentioned, I wanted to start with Haaland, but let's start with Chelsea, AC Milan. That's a good topic as well.
Specifically, I'm just saying this thing. This
I
was
know.
given to me by one of my dearest friend. So, but yeah, I found this jersey and it's, it's really great to wear when Chelsea is coming back from. I'll not say that they were down. Uh, they had a very shaky start, but yeah, they didn't look that much competitive. But yes, now they are back. Today also they have thrashed Wolves 3-0 with not even the major players playing in the first 11. So yeah,
Yeah.
specifically with regards to AC Milan, what I would say that it was more of a do or die for us, right? We were last in the complete US UCL table, but yes, we were really, I would say lucky, but we performed really well and had a dominant. Uh,
Yeah, I thought like AC Milan, like being a Serie A champions, they might give a tougher competition, but I think that game was like so one-sided at Stamford Bridge, especially like Mason Mount and Reece James. Reece James, he sometimes had like games like where he's hugely the difference maker, and he's like taking the team on his own.
Absolutely, and specifically in this game, like Reece James was like, he was a prime example of a prime Cafu,
Hmm.
which I felt he was a perfect right wing back, and not just only getting the delivery into the box, but also scoring goals. So that is a big plus, which Chelsea has, that their defense also scores goals, which should be a
Yeah,
reason of worry as well, because the front three don't score that much goal. But yes, I guess
that has been a
uh,
trend since
this game,
Tuchel took over, right? The strikers are not meant to
absolutely.
score goals there. Like it's left back, right back, center backs. The only team I guess that
Specifically,
scores so much by the with the
and
defenders.
and and we scored a lot of goals from the set piece under Tuchel.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know amazing.
So did Fofana picked up injury?
Yes, I guess he's out for a month maybe now.
Oh
So I'm
wow.
not pretty much sure about that, but yeah, he will be out for certain weeks for sure. I guess
Who's
that
gonna
was
play
the
in
reason
Spurs
that
with Silva?
today I guess Chalobah played the role. So I guess it will be more, but Reece James didn't play today. So I guess it will be Christensen, Aspilicueta at the right centre back, and then Reece James taking the right wing back position. And uh, if we play three at the back, otherwise it will be a, like today we played a completely back four. So
Hmm.
that in that setup, I guess it will be Koulibaly and Thiago Silva, or Koulibaly and one more, maybe Chalova for today. So I guess one thing which I really, feel that is going good with Chelsea is that under Potter we have become a bit unpredictable. So otherwise, under Tuchel it was always the three at back system, but under Potter we are sometimes playing three at the back, sometimes coming back to back four, which is really interesting and really good to see that we can adjust to different systems, and which makes the other team much more confused, or puts them into dilemma that what to play. And
Yeah.
anyhow, Chelsea can switch to three at the back. That is really good. That's amazing.
Yeah, just bombard the numbers in front if they're like trailing or
Absolutely.
they desperately need a goal. All right, so let's go to the main man who's been ruthless, man. I think he scored today as well against Southampton. Three back-to-back home hat-tricks, and I was seeing the UCL game versus Copenhagen. Pep Guardiola substituted him at 45 minutes because he was going to get another hat-trick.
You know, I play fantasy football, and in fantasy football, I just brought in an Erling Haaland and made him the captain, and he scored a hat trick.
Bro, let me tell you then something. I don't play Premier League fantasy or something, but I made an account. But start of the season, I made Haaland captain, and he gives me like more than average points every time. He's like captain. I don't
That's
care.
amazing.
People are getting red cards. People are getting suspended for next game. I don't change anything. It's just there. Haaland is there, and one more guy is there. I think, and I put in the start was Trossard, and both are just doing
Yeah,
incredible
Leandro
things
Trossard.
in Premier League. Hmm. From Brighton, I guess, right?
Brighton, because
He's also
Brighton
playing
has
very good.
been really well, really good. Yeah,
I
Pascal
know.
Gross and Leandro Trossard. Trossard scored a hat trick last match, so it would have been
So,
a very good weekend for you.
so where do you think Haaland would stop? Do you think he's gonna break the record?
Tough
At
question.
this pace, I think it's now nothing. Like it's only about
The
how
Premier
many.
League record,
Is he gonna score double the goals? How many, how much Salah got?
like the Premier League record is for sure to be broken. I'm very much sure that Haaland will break the Premier League record. I have even seen somebody saying that he's close to the Messi's record of most goals in a career. So I don't think so he'll reach that much, but yeah, Premier League record is under real pressure.
If
Okay.
somebody doesn't have a if somebody doesn't have a measuring extent that what Haaland is, the rate at which Haaland is scoring right now in Premier League, let me just tell you, like Alan Shearer has the record for most goals in Premier League. Haaland just need four more seasons to just break that record. Just four,
I,
which is scary.
I think that's yeah, but the best part with Erling Haaland is that he gets so many chances at City, and he doesn't require those many chances as well because with every chance he scores a goal. So that's again brilliant. And deliveries of Cancelo, De Bruyne, Foden, and I was
Bro,
really
these are
surprised to see Haaland giving assist. The assist which he gave against United to Foden, it was a like
I know.
Haaland performed a really good through ball
And he
to
picked
Foden, and
up
he
the
just sent
ball
it.
also.
So
He picked up the ball, went wide, and just
yes,
produced a.
absolutely. I guess that miss against Liverpool in the Community Shield, he took that personally, and then it's only one-way traffic from there.
I mean, there's something about like I don't know now he is that way of player or sometimes when a player is like playing really well, you can see like you can see them not missing a chance. He's in that zone right now. Whenever the ball is near him,
Yeah,
it's like he's gonna score for sure.
and from very
Same
difficult
happened like
angles, like really or
yeah.
unorthodox angles, he scores a lot of goals. That
His
is
reach is
really commendable.
unbelievable, dude. Like the defenders, I think need to reprogram themselves. Like when I'm a defender and I have a Haaland behind me, I have to make sure I go for the balls that I don't even anticipate somebody reaching because he will reach those. He's
And
reaching those.
one thing we need to address that he's under one of the best managers in this world. So he will make him a total demon, unchained monster, you can say.
Yeah, I know. And
Pep
also,
has a very big role to
the,
play.
the another thing is like when last season we saw Ronaldo versus United, he scored like 18 goals in Premier League season, which was a feared because he was the only goal threat in the entire Manchester United. But in City, you can't mark Haaland. If you mark Haaland with more numbers, Bernardo will score, De Bruyne will score, Foden will score.
Or
Now
anybody
Grealish
will
is also
score.
coming to that.
Even Cancelo
That's the
scores.
problem.
Even
So
Cancelo scores.
you can only have maximum like two players on Haaland. You can't have more than that. And if he bullies them, you're done. This is the issue, man. Right now, you can't.
Absolutely.
This is the Man City structure. Anybody
It's
can score.
really it's
Ruben
It's
Diaz comes
really,
forward and
really
takes a
hard
shot
to
from
break
the edge of
his.
the box. Yeah, I mean, they're unstoppable. I don't know.
Even
I mean,
Rodri,
they
Rodri is also, for me currently they are the best team in best club team in the world as of now. I think they are way ahead of anybody else.
I think they are. Yeah, I think for the past 2 3 seasons they have been the best. But I think there are some play styles that City struggles against, especially when there are like fast counter taking, like we saw against Real Madrid. And there are only some styles that they find difficulty with. Otherwise, I think Manchester City, playing wise, quality wise, ability wise, and the tactic wise, I think they are the best team. They have been for like 2 3 years. Sometimes Liverpool
Ah,
gets
absolutely,
one
hands
or two
down.
games from here and there, but it's always like when you see them play, you expect Manchester City to beat any team in the world right now. That's the reality.
And specifically now with Erling Haaland.
Exactly. And we can also now talk about, if we are talking about good teams and great team, then maybe they won't stay top long enough. But Arsenal, they have been playing well, so we need to mention them. And they beat Contest Tottenham, which is not no joke.
Yes, absolutely. And again, I think Arteta has taken so much from Pep that he is also now building a philosophy under Arsenal. And whosoever fits that philosophy is in, whosoever doesn't fit the philosophy, he's out. So I guess yes, Arsenal is like, to be very honest. At one point, they look like yes they could compete for the title as well. But what I would say is that I guess City is still above and well above Arsenal. But yes, it's as a Chelsea fan, I don't like to praise Arsenal, but yes, but footballing sense and the ideology which Arteta gave to Arsenal, and specifically with such a young team, uh, for them also it's the same. If not Gabriel Jesus, it's Martinelli. It's not Martinelli. It's Grand Xhaka. It's not Grand Xhaka. It's maybe William Saliba. So Saliba is a really good signing from them. They sent him on loan. He is now back from loan, and he's a very big figure at the back line. And
Yeah,
they missed a good solid centre back. Now I guess Saliba provides him that particular
they say that.
authority and presence.
Yeah, they say that Jesus answered the prayers of Arsenal fans, and he came himself to play for Arsenal now.
Yes, to be very honest, like Jesus hasn't scored that much goal up till
But he's
now,
pivotal,
but
man, in that system. Like
he's
he
he's
draws so
re-
many players.
yes,
He's
he is
dribbling
he is
well.
very important for Arsenal. But uh, like people would like to see more goals from him. But yeah, I guess we've also somehow predicted that this would be happening with Gabriel Jesus. Anyhow, if Arteta wants, he can switch to right mid positions as well, and
Yeah, but the
can come from the right wing. So that's also very versatile
versatile
play
forward.
which Gabriel Jesus gives to Arsenal.
Also, Gabriel Jesus, I see his movement. He like frees so much space for Odegaard or Xhaka to take shots and all, which is like very difficult to stop because you can't have one on one. You with Jesus is the recipe for
It's
disaster.
yes, and specifically now, just they have Saka, they have
Oh,
Martinelli, they have
Saka,
Jesus.
man! Every time I see that guy, he's special player. I can tell you.
I've heard people saying that Saka will play for Real Madrid sometime by
We'll see.
2026, 2027. But yes, he's a real prospect for Arsenal.
I have
And
seen defenders
Saka,
and especially left back, right backs. They can't keep up with this feat, man. He's
yes,
so good right now.
and now also with Zinchenko coming in, so
Or
he also
Zinchenko.
provides a lot of forward rush from the left back. So
Yeah,
that's also really important
he's
for
a
Arsenal.
left back, but he plays like in midfield.
Yeah,
He becomes
so
an extra
which
midfielder.
which which makes them vulnerable as well, because
Yeah, I
they
know. It's just like
it makes them
Pep
vulnerable as
Guardiola.
well. But
It's like Pep Guardiola's philosophy. Cancelo goes in the midfield anytime he wants to. He's playing a center attacking midfield.
so
So I
that's
think
why I'm
that's
telling
a
you that
dynamic system. Yeah.
that's why William Saliba is very important for them. because
Yeah.
earlier they don't had didn't had anybody who is really of menace in the
But
back
let's
line.
not but let's not forget Arsenal lost to City, right? In this season.
Yes.
But they played so well that they got so much applause from Etihad. Sorry, not
Yeah,
Etihad.
that's Emirates.
Yeah, Emirates. They just got a
So
lot of applause because Arsenal could have won or even drawn that game. They were poor
yeah,
at
that's
finishing. That was the problem.
Arsenal is a team who always does this. Either they will start really good or they'll start really bad, and then the opposite happens when the season progresses.
They just
So
gave the
they
game to like
everybody
United.
do, yeah, they just do a Arsenal, right? It's a terminology that don't do an Arsenal. When you are doing well, just don't do an Arsenal and just fall off the cliff. So that is the thing which has been happening not for one season, two season, but a very good number of seasons now. So that has to be seen that if they does then Arsenal again, and then it's really really hard for them to win the league. But yes, for me, Champions League is back again for Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean it is, and let's go for the next game, which was Inter versus Barcelona. So Inter won 1-0, which puts Barcelona in a very shaky position in the group.
I told you Barcelona will be going to UCL. Sorry, UEL. That's for sure. I
Yeah.
we predicted this when the group stage was made, and if Barcelona loses this next round match against Inter again, then it will be a really problem because then they have to beat Bayern Munich at although it's at a Camp Nou, and specifically all these matches are coming up when their main two centre back pairing is missing. Kunde is absent, Araujo is absent, Frankie De Jong is not playing. So not the greatest players playing in those roles. And then and it's a Champions League and it's Inter Milan and it's Bayern Munich. So yeah, I think
And
Arsenal has also always been said that they are the Barcelona of the EPL. They play tiki taka, they play this, they play that. So maybe Arsenal versus Barcelona for UEL final. Who knows?
yeah, I understand. But also, you see, the thing is like the problem is not just Inter versus Barcelona next game. The thing is like Inter played well against Bayern, and I think they could at least they can get a draw out of that game if they draw versus Bayern. And the way Bayern smoked Barcelona, even though they played well, but Bayern, when it comes to finishing and clinicality, they just like winning. They won 3-0, I guess, right?
2-0.
Putting 2-0. Okay.
Yeah.
So so Barcelona have both the games at home. One advantage, but I don't know how big of an advantage that is. I
No,
think they
that's
have to.
advantage. That's an advantage. But their biggest disadvantage is that their best two centre back pairing is the best pairing of the centre back is not there.
Yeah. And
So
and
that puts a
also
big pressure in.
and also teams like Inter who sit back and relax, they don't care they are playing at home or away. They have to play the same style. They don't
You know,
attack. They sit back and they just counter.
they have Eric Garcia, they have Christensen, I guess they have Gerard Piqué, but I don't think so. They are at that level to play Inter or Bayern Munich in a Champions League, and almost like a do or die if they want to qualify, right? So beating Bayern Munich is really tough. So they have to really beat Inter Milan. So it will be a do or die for them. Let's see. It was a do or die for Chelsea as well against PSG,
Next
but
week is
he
like
came up.
fire.
This particular month for Barcelona is real hell because they have a lot of matches and they don't have the skill players. This international break has done them dirty, really dirty.
And who was Benfica playing against?
Uh, I have to see. I don't remember the group. I just remember Chelsea's group and this Barcelona group.
Uh, I think, yeah, all right. There is, yeah, they played against PSG, I guess, and they drew against PSG.
Yeah, 1-1, I
Benfica.
guess it
That was
was.
a I think they could have easily beaten PSG. I'm not saying. Apart from Lionel Messi's great goal, they didn't had much answers there. And
You
Benfica,
know
bro,
what?
they did not look
For
scared
PSG,
at
one
all.
thing is for sure that Messi is back
Yeah,
because of the World
he's
Cup.
up and running.
He is
Yeah.
now just scoring for fun, and that's good thing for PSG. That's really good thing for Argentina. So
Yeah,
we'll see a lot of these things when players will be wanting to, play.
but
They
Mbappe
would be
won't
really
like it.
wanting to perform, so that they go to World Cup with certain form. So that's really important
And
for
even
them.
Neymar, that's why Neymar is working. Messi is shining because Neymar is also playing on
Yes,
another
so
level.
that's
We
that's
know the
that's
combination is
that's
there.
a really good combination for PSG, and with that Mbappe is there to score goals. So you
But the
can criticize Mbappe a lot, but still he scores goals. So
but another thing is
he's
like I think PSG plays well, but I think when it comes to knockouts and they get the real competition, their complacency of their league often takes off. We see them playing like winning 1-0, sometimes 2-0, very
it's about
inconsistent.
I have always said that winning knockouts is about winning moments. And if you don't win moments in that game, you will not win that match. So
Yeah.
PSG, I guess, they have really good players. They have really experienced players, but the chemistry between them is not that great, which shows up into the pitch.
Yeah.
And
That's the
in the
only
crucial
problem.
moments, they fell
And that,
behind.
and especially
So
a team like PSG that when the players don't have chemistry, when they are like lagging behind or they concede early, that belief crumbles. They don't have that
yes,
belief that they're
it's
gonna
it's
make
it's
a
like
comeback.
in FIFA there is a chemistry system. It's like playing all the high rated player, but there is no chemistry in between them. So
Same,
overall,
same,
the
same.
team's chemistry suffers, and football is a team sport.
The thing is like if a team is able to stop Messi and Neymar combo, PSG will struggle big time, and we haven't seen like good defenders against them right now. And also we saw that Juventus game in the first half, Juventus with the Allegri's ass, first of all. Second thing, in second half, Juventus
Oh
made,
man,
oh, they were like, we're gonna kill PSG today, and PSG just survived out of there in the second half. So that was some of the glimpses. But Inter and Barcelona, I think they had a goal choked off, which was Pedri's. So the Onana parried the ball and he
but
hit Ansu Fati's hand. Okay, and then Pedri scored, which was ruled offside, which I agree with 100% because they say that accidental handballs would not be considered, but if your hand is above your head, it's not accidental. Your hand should not be there as an attacker. He parried it. If his hand was closer, the ball would have gone behind. It would have never been a chance. So they chalked off. Then Chalanoglu scored out of the box. So he scored a brilliant shot to the left corner.
I didn't watch the match, but what I
Yeah,
did was
that's why
I
I'm
saw
telling
the
you.
player ratings.
Mhm.
I saw the player ratings, right? So, to my disbelief, Inter won 1-0, but all the Inter Milan players had a very poor rating. Whereas Barcelona lost the match, but all their players really had a good player rating.
Yeah, because
So
it's
that's
just like
why
Barcelona is winning, that trophy. We played well trophy every game, but that
yeah.
doesn't count. You have to put the ball back in back of the net. And to be honest, I think if you see the player ratings, the defense should have a good rating because bro, I think Skriniar was there or somebody. He did like uh, six interceptions, five tackles, eight recoveries. I mean, that guy and the center back pairing was unbeatable. Aerial balls, they didn't let Lewandowski have a sniff. And they did not let anybody get into the box as well. They didn't give them chance.
Yes, with Barcelona, it's always this particular thing where they will come, they will dominate possession, they'll have most of the balls, but then they'll, really go ahead, and it's like the Barcelona versus Celtic game, where Celtic, had only, I guess, 16 or 17% ball possession, but still they
Yeah.
won that particular match. So yeah,
Yeah, but
really.
but but the second half, there was a shout when I think Dumfries got a hand to the ball, which I think should have been a should have been a penalty and it should have ended 1-1, but the war did not give it. Maybe I don't know. That
because
was
it's
like
written
as blatant as it.
because it's written in the stars that Barcelona and UEL are a match made in heaven. So yes, Barcelona needs to come to UEL.
So let's see. I let's see. Maybe
Barca fan will hate me for saying this, but yes, it's true.
it's
You can
written in
buy
the
Lewandowski,
stars.
you can buy
Bro,
Rafinha, but still.
just imagine, Frankie De Jong did not come to Manchester United. He said, "I want to play in Champions League, not in Europa League."
I
And
know it
he's
will be
injured.
amazing.
And when they're playing
It's
in Champions League, he's injured, and maybe he goes to Europa League and then he's fit. Wow.
and then he plays, and Barcelona plays United, and United beats Barcelona.
Come
That
on,
would be
this will
an
be
epic
wild.
tight slap in the face of Frankie De
That
Jong.
will be wild, man. That will be wild. Let's
Yes, that would be really bad.
yeah.
I really
So yeah,
hope that
Barcelona a
United
tough
plays
situation. I
Barcelona.
think by the end of next week it will be clear. If Inter beats Barcelona, it's a wrap. Then they should put their Europa League. They should start preparing the Europa League batches on the jerseys. If that happens,
I'm
but Barcelona
I'm
can win
I'm
as well.
ready.
So
I'm ready for that tweet by UEL.
yeah,
So as soon as Inter plays them, their tweet will come up that welcome to UEL again.
yeah, and then Shakhtar versus Real Madrid. I mean, Real Madrid is, bro. They were playing like some of the most outrageous football on the pitch. There was one
And
goal with
Shakhtar is one team which has beaten them earlier as well in Champions League. I
they're
still remember we both
always in
saw
Real
that
Madrid.
match during our college days. So yeah,
Oh,
Madrid.
Ronaldo comeback.
Yeah, Madrid is something that now Vinicius and Rodrigo are playing so well. Also, like so that answers the question that if the Benzema is not there, still they can score goals.
Rodrigo
So
is
that is
stepping up. He can
really
play as
really
a
good.
striker, dude. The
I
guy's
have
playing as
also
a
seen,
striker.
I have also heard somewhere that Ancelotti wanted Rodrigo to build up muscles and be more physical, so that he suits that particular center forward or striker role.
I
So
just
that's
get like
that's
a
really
Gabriel
great.
Jesus kind of vibes from him. He's like same dribbler, same kind of dribbler, but with a good delivery into the box, I would say.
Yeah,
And
but
then we know
he
Valverde is there.
as a striker, like Valverde is like omnipresent. He's like the new Kante, where he can play anywhere. Kante cannot play in the attacking front, but he can also play in the attacking front. So
They
he's
say that
becoming the new Kante.
yeah, this is like uh, Valverde is a team's like third attacker, no, fourth attacker, fifth midfielder, and sixth defender.
Yeah.
So he's like everywhere. I can see him like, bro, he carries ball. He's putting dribbles, recoveries, tackles. He's crossing the ball. He's taking shoots out of the box. And his shoot outside the box is so good. I mean, it scares
Even
goalkeepers.
against even
He,
against Liverpool in the final, I guess it was Valverde only
his
who
cross.
got the cross. Yeah,
His cross
so
when
that's
found
that's that's
Vinicius.
amazing.
And let's not forget the Vinicius man. Oh, bro,
Yeah,
I had to
Vinicius is
talk.
amazing.
I had to talk about this. Like, so I don't know who in Atletico Madrid. Koke was saying like if he think he can dance in Wanda Motrip, yeah. So he can try to dance in our stadium. If let's see if he can. And I think the Atletico president said he compared like he does some Vinicius does some things like dance and all, which is like monkeys do and this and that. So Rodrigo scored and they both danced there in front of all the stadium, dude. Both
It's
are
I
like
guess
that.
Wanda Metribano, like if I'm not wrong.
And
So yeah,
and yeah, Ancelotti was asked like he does this celebration, and Ancelotti is like he dances well, and he dances well.
it,
Oh
it's
my god,
it's like a low blow kind of a thing which
yeah.
happened to Atletico Madrid. But yes, Madrid
Well, he
always.
I think Vinicius learned from the best. Ronaldo was his. They have the
So
like Ronaldo Simeone respect and fierce rivalry between them. And Atletico fans are like always against Ronaldo. They even
yes,
protested when they
Real
thought
Madrid
he'll join.
always haunts them. Real Madrid always haunts them. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
and
really really.
I think there's a stat. There's only three players who have scored hat tricks against Atletico Madrid. in history, and all three are Ronaldo.
Yeah, I've heard about this stat.
Nobody else has scored a hat trick against,
I've heard
which
about
is
this.
a
How
crazy
anybody
stat.
can score 3 goals when your 10 players are in the box?
Exactly. Like it's they just, bro. Joao Felix is now. I think he can play center back for any team.
Yeah, when out of 11 players, if 8 players are sitting inside your own
Bro,
box,
all
then
are
how would
almost,
when
yeah.
somebody will come and score goal?
People park the bus. He parks the tank and all. Everything. The entire military gantry is there. And but when they
Yeah,
attack, they are so lethal, man. They're so dangerous.
it's a
Anyhow,
counter-attacking
so
game.
yeah, so I was watching the game and there was a sequence. I think it has gone viral clip now. I don't know how many players were involved, three, four, or five. Bro, they moved the ball, tuck, 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 and then took a shot that was went off. But the way they were like, they were not even looking where everybody else is. Back heel, go, back heel, go, back heel, front heel, go, back heel, go, cross, and then just like they messed
You
up
know
the
that
chance. I think Rodrigo, but that was a brilliant move, man.
we
That
were talking
telepathic
about
connection.
PSG. Yeah, we were talking about PSG not having that chemistry. Madrid is not having that much great names in the pitch, but the chemistry is really good.
And
So
then their manager, he
yeah,
just he knows how to
he
manage.
doesn't care. He doesn't care. He can whatever he wants. He does that. So he
Don
doesn't
Carlo.
what the media is saying. If Valverde can play right wing, he doesn't give a fuck about it. He plays wherever they want.
He just smokes a cigar and he lifts an eyebrow. That's it.
I am really surprised at how Everton, got him at the first place, and then he sacked Ancelotti as well. So, and from
Bro,
there,
Everton
failing
is
to
like,
win the Champions League.
that just
Terrible.
shows that Everton is just cursed.
Yes, absolutely. And which brings us to the next game as well, with United playing Everton.
Hmm. Wait a second. Before that, we could discuss. Because we have to talk about the lineup that will go into this team. For that, there was a trial at Real Sociedad, right? Sorry, at Omonia by Cyprus. Yes, they went to Cyprus to play for
Pneumonia.
pneumonia,
Pneumonia.
ammonia, whatever you can say. But the reality is, these are
Man,
the games.
you know,
I
I was not watching this game. I
I
started
watched it.
watching when United was 2-1, right?
Hmm.
And then Ronaldo missed a sitter, and then somehow Rashford scored. So I thought that okay,
From
now 3-1,
Ronaldo's
the game
miss.
is done. And all of a sudden they conceded a goal again. So it was 3-1. If Ronaldo, like with full respect to Omonia, any other team was there in UEL, they would have conceded one more goal. So
UEL,
it's
bro.
like
If this was a Premier League game, United would have lost by 2 or 3-1. Simple, as simple as that. The first goal, if you haven't seen it, Sancho got the ball. So there are two players on. There are only two players behind because they were playing possession football higher up the pitch. So there were two players, and Sancho had the ball. He gave it to Malacia. So there's Malacia, and then there is, I think, Lisandro Martinez, and both the players are on Malacia. He gave the ball, and what are you gonna do about against two players? They took the ball and they scored. And then came the halftime, 1-0 going down. Eric Ten Hag took out Sancho and Malacia both just for that error. And then they put Luke Shaw in there, and then came Rashford. Rashford changed the game. And then came
Rashford was
Anthony
very good.
Martial.
Yeah,
Martial changed the
Marshall,
game. Both scored single.
you know, one thing was clear that under Eric Ten Hag, Ronaldo is an UEL player. Like he will not get the Premier League starting
Starts.
11, and now even in the later half of this few games, like even not the sub guy, right? So he will come only into the substitute maybe in the 75th or 80th minute. So and Ronaldo, to be very honest, had a lot of chances which he couldn't score.
I mean, I have never seen Ronaldo missing this amount of chances. Like one went over the bar. One was a very good save from the keeper, I have to say, because
But
that would
you know,
the save he made, the keeper there, like It's very difficult for keepers to reach that low. But that was a good save. But he when Dalo gave him the ball for free just to score an empty net, he hit the crossbar. I mean, like,
Like
bro, the
it has
touch
been
is
a really bad year for
and
Ronaldo.
and you didn't see
And
the like Ronaldo performance wise. This was one of the best games in a United shirt this season for Ronaldo. There was a moment when he received the ball, he took the ball with his inside of foot, rotated, and he played all the defense behind, and he was on through the goal, and he missed it. I'm like,
and
he
specific now
so good.
earlier United was not keen to sell him, but now they have put him on sale.
But
So
one thing I have to mention, game by game, Ronaldo's sharpness is definitely increasing. It's the only thing is like
what do you
finishing.
think?
What is
What
happening
do you
with his
think?
finish? Mhm.
Like in January is only a couple of months away, right?
They will
So
only
will Chelsea go for United in the January one?
for
Because
Ronaldo.
now Tuchel is not there. Tuchel is
Maybe
not there.
it
Todd
depends.
we wants Ronaldo.
I think, yeah, it can happen. I can also see Bayern Munich line up for Ronaldo as well because they have been struggling for goals as well. You see, in the league, they are, I think, fifth or sixth right now. And
I
that is
guess
because they
yeah,
don't have a
they are fourth.
striker.
They are
Yeah,
fourth,
they
and
don't have a
today we
striker
have
right
Bayern
now.
Munich versus Borussia Dortmund,
See, they
and
don't have a
Dortmund is
striker
fifth.
right now. They're struggling big
So
time there. They're beating
if
Barcelona.
so if Dortmund beats Bayern Munich today, then Bayern Munich will be 5 points down from the top. And I guess it's Hertha Berlin or Union Berlin who is in the first spot. I guess it's Union
Yeah.
Berlin who is.
Big bother, big
So
bother. Everybody knew that they're gonna struggle without a scorer.
again, like you know, it's a tough call for Chelsea as well because Oba has started to score goals. Touch wood, like really important for Chelsea. And if he continues to score goals, then I don't know, like if Chelsea will go for
I mean,
Ronaldo
the thing is
because
like they United can't let him go like straight away also because they have only Anthony Marshall as a number nine, and he stays injured most of the time. So who's gonna take over?
and specifically why I'm saying you this, um, Chelsea have agreed terms with Leipzig for Nkunku.
But he's not a
So
striker. He's not a
yeah, but he
striker.
can play the false nine. He can play the striker as
Yeah,
well.
but you want to when you have a team like Chelsea, you can put crosses in the box. You definitely need a number nine. But you have Aubameyang, na, right now.
Yeah,
He's doing well. So why
and
would you?
maybe for Ronaldo as well, he requires a team like Chelsea where he can get a lot of chances.
I am telling you, the like Chelsea, Bayern Munich, these are the perfect suitors. But the problem was Bayern Munich did not needed Ronaldo until now. Now they're missing a number nine central figure because they're making so many chances, but there's nobody to finish
And
because they thought that
I guess
Mane will do that.
For Ronaldo personally, Bayern Munich would be a better fit because it will be much easier than Premier
Bundesliga,
League.
yeah,
Yeah,
much
much
more
easier. Much
attacking
it
wise.
will be not easy in the Chelsea shirt as well to score goals because Premier League is way tougher than Bundesliga. So
And also,
I
like
think
at
for him
this
personally,
level of
Bundesliga would
age,
be better.
we know he's
Yeah,
very fit, but playing twice a week and then training for it, then trying to recover. Recovery
you
time
know
slows down. That's the problem.
that's all there. But the most important thing is that Ronaldo will not go with the form or with the belief in the World Cup. And there were
Okay,
talks like Portugal is also not doing well because of Ronaldo, where
no,
there
no, no.
are very other players as well.
Uh, the problem with Portugal is like the chemistry wise also. Like the problem with like yesterday's match was like Bruno Fernandes. He's occupying the same space as Ronaldo. You're a fucking midfielder. Stay behind. So there's a hole. See, there are two in pivot: Casemiro, Eriksen, and then there is like Bruno. He's supposed to be there in the hole. He's in the line with the last defender with Ronaldo. So where is this part? Their CDM is
Yeah.
able to intercept the
And
ball.
specifically another thing, like I saw many pundits saying that Casemiro in United will be exposed, and that is happening. Player are taking the mickey out of Casemiro as well because Casemiro, if a lot of players will pundits and people will not agree, but when he used to play with Modric and Cruz, it was a different ball game. But now in United, you have to be a really defensive minded, and you cannot go for those tackles and run for the
See,
ball.
the
Specifically,
thing is, like,
if you
first of
go
all, most
when
of
he
the
going,
pundit,
he's getting exposed, and opposition are taking on him.
first of all, like pundits, I don't take them seriously because most of them are stupid. Most of them said like Haaland will be a flop, right? But leave it. I'll tell you what the problem is. Out. This was the first game Casemiro started since he's been
Yeah.
bought. So if you're not gonna give it, his total game time in Premier League is 80 minutes. If you're gonna play,
Yeah,
not
but
gonna play him,
that is
how will he get in
why
like
he's
game?
not giving the chance, because A, McTominay was playing really good.
Hmm.
B, whenever Casemiro came in Premier League, he didn't play well. In all the substitute matches
Bro,
where he came, he was not good.
a
So
new manager,
Eric
new
Ten Hag,
system,
yeah,
new league, and you're not
yeah,
giving him game
that's
time.
all
He
there.
needs the game
I
time. Na?
agree.
He's gonna need. Also, one
Yeah,
more
I
thing.
agree with that. I agree with that. But
One
Eric
more
Ten
thing.
Hag is one
Yeah.
manager who you just told me that because of that one bad pass between Sancho and Malaysia, he took them off. So
Yeah.
he's that kind
So
of a manager.
my understanding is you will never see Casemiro shine when you have like 80%, 70% ball game. He will shine in the games versus like City. He was a man of the match against Liverpool. Now Liverpool is a Premier League team and they were playing in the
Yeah.
finals, right? The thing is when teams attack, they keep the ball. Then he does his the best work. He does not like keep the ball and he'll just like play like Frankie De Jong. Like Ten Hag likes his players to do. But he'll be disruptor. He won't let the other team make attacks through the center. That's where he's good at. But the thing is, like to get used to the pace. See, Ronaldo missed the preseason, and he's struggling still now to catch that fitness of Premier League right now.
Yes,
Same is with
absolutely.
Casemiro. Casemiro, but the thing is, you can play McTominay as much as you can. He will win you 4 games. But when the biggest game of the season comes, he will shadow like City. You need a player like Casemiro in the midfield to beat a team like City. You cannot. McTominay will never win you a game against City decisively. He will never. He's not that kind of player. He's not a caliber. He's a championship level player. He
But
can
still,
play well against average players.
like I feel that Casemiro will not start few more games as well under Eric Ten Hag,
Maybe, but
because
it's Eric Ten Hag's man. Like if
yeah,
Messi is not playing well, last season he played the entire games of PSG. By that logic, he would have been sub. But the player they know na the caliber of Messi. Like he will be a difference maker at any time. And the same happens. We see like McTominay giving the ball away and opponent scores a goal. Casemiro doesn't do that kind of mistakes. First of all, okay,
yes, that's
he's
that's there. But what
yeah.
I feel, what I feel, there are two type of managers. One who adopts with the game and brings his game and also the league's game. And second is the manager who says that, boss, this is the game plan. Whoever fits this game plan is in. Whoever doesn't fit this game plan is in the transfer market.
Since I have judged Eric Ten Hag, he's a kind of player, he's a kind of manager who won't change a winning team. Like
Yeah,
if Ancelotti is going to Atletico Madrid, he will pick a team according to Atletico Madrid. Or
yeah,
Pep is
he
going. See, Pep was at United. He benched Ruben Dias for Akanji because Akanji is faster. He can deal with Rashford.
and Pep always had this rotation policy. So nobody is, even if you had a good game, next game you can be subbed
Same,
away.
simple.
So
Like
that's
Rehad
that's
Mahrez scored
Pep's
today.
that's Pep's philosophy.
Rehad Mahrez
That's
scored
Pep's
today, but
philosophy.
he was putting him also on the bench because he thinks the certain player will suit better in my team.
Hmm.
So this is the
But
something like
let's see
Eric
what
Ten
Eric
Hag
Ten
did
Hag
not
does
do it. Also,
against Everton.
in when they were against City, so McTominay struggled big time, and they were like 4-0 down in first half and 2-0 down in I guess 15-20 minutes. Why there was not a substitution at that time? Why you waiting
Yes,
till 4-0 to
I
happen?
guess even everybody in the back line had a terrible game.
Yeah, they
Midfield
should
was
have been substitutions
absent.
at that time.
Both McTominay and Ericsson were absolutely
Okay,
next to nil.
we gotta move on from this. Let's go for the Arsenal versus Liverpool. Who do you think has the upper hand?
With the current form, Arsenal is the team who can go ahead. But Liverpool, being Liverpool, they have been really, really, really bad. with their game times in the Premier League, their mid is something which they need to sort. Because, you know, I always said that, even I had a very good discussion with some of the Liverpool fans where you cannot play Milner and Henderson season in, season out. There will be some time when they are not world class players. Let's, address it.
Bro,
So
even
there will
players
be
like
times when,
Ronaldo are struggling.
yes, that is the law of nature. With age, everybody struggles, right?
Yeah.
So they needed to have a reinforcement coming up. So they got Thiago, but Thiago gets injured. So what happens when Thiago gets injured? Nobody's there.
They got Arthur, and Arthur is he hasn't played I think for 2 years for Juventus.
So you need midfield, and the depth which Liverpool has is absolutely
Very
rubbish.
shallow.
They don't
Very
have
shallow.
any player. They don't have a playing 11 midfielders. So forget about having depth. But even, let's say Mohamed Salah gets injured, what happens then? They
I
don't have
think
anybody.
selling Mane was one of the biggest mistakes
Yes,
they made.
absolutely. Because Mane Salah together was overshadowing what their midfield was doing. Now with Salah only having that particular role and he has to carry the team, so he's struggling again. So, it's a really tough phase for Liverpool. It's a really tough and challenging phase for Jurgen Klopp as well, because
Yeah.
it's that particular season like when Dortmund almost got relegated
I
in
also think
Bundesliga.
that Arsenal is gonna play. Arsenal gonna play out Liverpool and they're gonna win the match. And I think they'll still be at the top of the Premier League then. Right now, I think City has gone up, right?
Yeah, City is going to be the top.
Okay, so just quickly, I wanted to ask, like, who do you think gonna start for United versus Everton? You see Ronaldo starting? I don't think so.
No, never,
Considering that performance,
never. It's going to be Rash. Even I guess,
Rashford and
if
Anthony and
if
Anthony
yeah, if all the players are fit, then I guess no, Ronaldo is not starting
and
for
Casemiro
sure.
starts or McTominay.
I guess McTominay will be given the chance, not Casemiro.
I somehow think like this is a time Casemiro is gonna get his first start in Premier League.
Yeah, but
Yes,
what Eric Ten Hag will do is like, McTominay only had a one bad game.
and
He
who
really had 4 to 5 good games.
and
So I
Everton.
guess
I,
he will,
I I've heard like Everton has conceded very few goals in Premier League.
and
So
they have picked up form
who
in
do you
recent
think is
times.
gonna win this game? Draw, win, or what?
At I guess United is playing at home, right?
Yeah,
So it will be an Old Trafford.
Old
So I
Trafford.
think United, look, if United wants to have that top four position, they need to get wins against such clubs.
Hmm.
If they cannot win against Everton, boss, it's really tough, because Chelsea picking up the pace, Spurs already there, Liverpool in the fray, Arsenal and City are way ahead of them. So it'll be really tough if they can't beat Everton. Then I think top four is a far affair.
So prediction,
I'll say 1-0 United.
I say um, I say 1-1 draw.
Even a draw would, I'll if I'm a United fan, specifically against Everton, I agree they
That's
have
gonna
picked
be
up
a
the
negative
form.
result, but what can I say? Like because I think that they are 11th at right now, right? Everton, but they have going gained form just right now.
Yes, they have just started scoring a lot of goals. They were not scoring a lot of goals. They were not conceding a lot of goals. But now I guess they have started scoring a few goals. Neil Mupai, Muape, whatever who the name is. I guess that ex Brighton striker Mupai has started scoring some goal. And then there is Gray and
And they have beaten
Iwobi, who is
West Ham and Southampton last matches, so they're in form
yes.
as well.
So yeah, that's
So
that's why I'm telling that they are coming up with wins. United is coming
I
up with
think
a
United
humbling against City.
I think United
So
scores first, but they concede late. So that could be
mm,
1-1. But they have to win this. I hope they win, but I'm not very
it's really
confident
tough.
right now. Okay. So let's say what we have here. Okay, we're gonna do a separate big World Cup stream, but let's discuss a little bit about the World Cup, all right?
It's really now round the corner, and
I mean, it's almost there.
I'm really, really hopeful that I'll go to watch the World Cup
We,
at Qatar. Let's finger
oh,
crossed. Let's see what happens. But yeah,
I would love for you to then make some vlogs,
yeah, sure,
share your
yeah,
experience.
sure, I'll do. But let's see.
Uh, yeah, I mean, we will just rip through fast, like which are the teams we
Yeah,
think
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
qualify. All right, we're not gonna make our predictions, or that will be another separate one when we are like
In
week or
Group
week.
A, I guess it will be Netherlands winners, Senegal second.
What here?
Yeah, Group A.
Any upsets you see there potential or no?
No, I don't see any
Okay,
upsets.
Group B.
Group
Ah,
B, again, simple, I guess. England will win the group and USA
Wales.
will go through
Wales
second.
second, dude. I don't see US. US they're playing the rubbishest football.
Yeah, but it's World Cup and it's
I
USA.
say, bro,
I don't
world.
know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a point,
Pulisic,
but
Pulisic comes up to the party. All of a sudden, he becomes,
this is so Chelsea fan is speaking here, bro. You know what a rejuvenated Gareth Bale is like in international tournaments? He'll score a hat trick out of nowhere.
he plays for the US League. So they will tell him that if you beat USA, then just see your
Doesn't
bread and
matter. He
butter is
doesn't
coming
give a
from here.
damn, dude. He was watching United games with a mask over his eyes. He doesn't care, man. He just what was that?
Yeah, the
Wales goal to
whosoever
Madrid.
wins, whoso even Iran is a good team in that case.
Yeah.
You
So
one thing you have to always say, barring the host nation, every other team is coming up with certain performances.
yeah, so you
So
say England and US, right? I say England,
yeah,
Wales. So
right.
we'll see. Because you see, I live in US, right? So I talk to a lot of my American friends, and none of them is confident on in US. All of them is saying like Wales easy.
Pulisic will make them through, I'm sure.
None of the guys are saying like US even has a sniff. I think they got beaten by Canada as well. So it's
Let's see.
it's up in the air. Let's say if Chelsea
Group C again.
started.
Group C, Argentina.
Pulisic,
For me, Argentina.
Pulisic is playing for Chelsea, by the way.
Yes, today he scored the goal.
Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay, so see, I think it's
Argentina for sure is winning the group, and
I
for me, it's Mexico is going through it.
Mexico or Poland can do something, right?
Yeah,
But
Poland, I guess overall Mexico is a better team than Poland, so I guess I'll pick Mexico.
Argentina and Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Group D,
Now
bro.
this a really interesting group because Australia can also have certain upsets here and
No,
there.
the thing is, I think Denmark can. It's wild to say, but Denmark can top the group.
Yes, two teams are coming up as a team, as a whole one unit, and that is Argentina and Denmark.
Yeah. I mean, and France is having so poor run
Like
of form
after
right now.
that Ericsson incident, something has happened with Denmark, and they are
Yeah.
like playing like everybody's in their prime when they are wearing that Denmark shirt. And also with Denmark, I guess their kit is also very unique,
Good.
where it is absolutely dull and everything is faded
I
just
would
to oppose Qatar and the people who lost their lives in
I would
building the
love
World Cup
Australia to
stadiums.
go through as well. Like
Yeah,
seriously.
Australia. I don't think so. Australia has that much caliber to go
Caliber,
through
yeah.
to beat Denmark, but yes,
But
they
in
can
a
cause an
but
upset.
in World Cup games, anything could happen. We have seen teams.
I'll also pick Denmark as the winners and France as the second.
Yeah, Australia has a very outside chance. So.
France is not having a good
Okay,
time.
Group
That's for sure.
E, bro. This is gonna be spicy one.
Spain is really good. So is Germany.
Germany.
So for me, it's Spain who will win the league,
Uh-huh.
win the group, and Germany will go second.
I'll have it opposite, like Germany winning the group and Spain second. I think Spain is gonna keep a
Right.
lot of ball and all, but they're not gonna be clinical in the final third. Germany, on the other hand, will be lethal. And then
Right.
Japan can make a
Maybe here and there, but I don't think that
because
will
you see
be very much of a
the
problem.
thing with Japan is like all their players, most of them play in the Japanese league, so their chemistry is very good with them.
Yeah.
And we've always seen Japan team like Japan. It was in the last World Cup when they almost beat
When they
Belgium.
almost beat Belgium, yeah.
Bro, that was like the
Last
only
minute, 120th minute, and
if they did
they
not
sadly
substituted
scored the
Fellaini
winner.
due to his height, they would have lost the game. Belgium, easy
Yes,
peasy.
yes,
So
I remember.
let's see. It's for me. It's Germany,
But for
Spain.
me,
For you,
yeah,
Spain, Germany. Fine.
for simple, yes, Belgium. In Group F, I would say Belgium and Croatia.
Croatia.
Belgium wins the league, wins the group, and Croatia goes second.
I think this is a toss up for me right now. Maybe Croatia can also because overall, if you see, Belgium is highly packed in the attack, and I'll say central attacking mid. But defense wise, they're not that great.
But they
Croatia
have Courtois.
overall is a better unit team,
But they have Courtois.
and also they have qualified for the Nations League finals as well.
Yes, yes. So yeah, that's important. But Belgium is a very good team.
Okay, so Group G.
Now that's a really interesting group because I feel Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon are all of same caliber. Brazil will win the league, win the group,
Easy.
but I'll say Switzerland will go through as second.
Bro, the next one is I think people say this and the I have not seen any other group as tough as the Group H.
You
Portugal,
know,
Ghana is always a problem. Let's say Ghana, if we keep at side for a minute. Bro, Uruguay and Korea. Korea knocked out Germany, I think, last time, and then Uruguay
yes,
knocked out
but
Portugal
but
in the last Euros.
there is a difference now. Heung-min Son is not at his best. At that time, he was really doing well. Um, for me, it will be Portugal and Uruguay.
Bro,
Portugal will win the league, win
bro,
the
I,
group,
I, I,
and
I am
Uruguay
very
will go
suspicious
second.
about it now after their last fucking performance. I really don't know, man. I was thinking like Portugal can go far this time, but I don't know what's going on with them. Not converting chances, and they're not even like I don't know. They dominated the game against which team were they playing in Nations League?
Uh, I guess it
Okay.
was
Was this Spain?
Spain.
Morata scored.
Oh,
They were playing really well. They should have. They got so many chances to win the game, but they just
but
messed
they
up.
didn't. Yeah.
And
For me, like if you need, say that pick one player, one team who will go and win the World Cup for me. Uh, I'm not an Argentina fan, but for me, it's Argentina is going to win the World Cup.
for me, I think it's Brazil number two Argentina. And then I don't see any potential big hitter from Europe right now, which can you see these Germany, Spain, they can anytime come to the party. It depends upon how they're
Any
playing in the game.
like any of the winners of any of the group can win the World Cup, but
Even Netherlands, but
even Netherlands, who knows?
I think
But
Brazil and then
I
Argentina is
feel
the
that Argentina is one team, and with Messi's last World Cup, like again, it's a team sport, and two teams are coming as one complete unit. One is Argentina, second is Denmark. So Argentina, for me, is it's their golden chance to win the World Cup because everything is perfect for them. Everything, they have the best team who is coming up to the World Cup. Everybody is good in good touch. The keeper, which was always a problem for them, they have Martinez now with them. They have a good set of backline. They have a really good set of midfield, and they have really good set of attackers. So they it's looking really good for Argentina. But yes, in World Cup anything can happen. If Croatia can go and go to the World Cup final, anything can happen. But yes, for me, it's a golden chance for Argentina and Messi.
let me spice up some things for you, that will give us more context to it. Like what's gonna happen, who's gonna win. Wait a second, give me a minute.
Yes, I also feel like Brazil is also really well. What I am trying to say is that it will be the Latin American teams who is going to win the World Cup. It will be dominated by European teams in the group stages,
No, no,
but
no. Wait a second. Just look at this. Can you see this?
yes,
That's what I'm talking about. We have the brackets here.
So
So
Argentina plays,
Brazil and Argentina will face off each other eventually.
yeah, in the semi-final maybe.
Yeah, and Netherlands most probably will have to face off with Argentina as well.
Yeah, so I think Argentina will go through. So basically, Argentina will play Netherlands, and then the next one is Brazil. So it will be, if I am seeing this, it will be something like Argentina will have Netherlands as one of the main tough opponents, and then Brazil as the
Also,
semi-finalist.
also like Brazil last Copa America, Brazil dominated. It was that Di Maria's only one chance that got a goal there. Like Brazil was
But
touted to win the Copa America
but again,
at that time.
again, one thing you have to be over here that Brazil is either going to face Spain or they are going to face Germany,
Yeah, of course.
which is a tougher route as compared to Argentina because they are going to face
Of course, but the thing is like
maybe the best
whoever comes
chances
victorious, if Spain
Netherlands.
Germany is able to beat Brazil, then that's not a joke, right?
Yeah, then they also can.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that
And
Argentina has a clean sheet,
yeah, so
but
but
yes,
Argentina, of course, they have a very good chance to win the whole thing and at least
yeah.
get to the semi-final. And when we see the
So
other side, France or Denmark will have to fight against England United. I think they have a this one is a bracket is a easy until the semifinals.
it's going to be
Then
Arsenal.
France, Denmark,
Arsenal. I'm
semifinals.
telling Arsenal. It's going to
Huh?
be England and
France.
England versus France in the quarters, and then maybe the other quarter can be Portugal versus Belgium.
Yeah, this one is like I think if Belgium is not on par on their level, or Croatia, maybe Croatia beats Belgium.
Maybe, yeah, maybe it's going to be. It's a very the other part is very dicey. Like anybody can come up with that part, but yes, this bracket gives Argentina even better chance. I'll
Yeah,
say.
I mean, yeah. Unless, bro, we could still see like we could cannot count out Netherlands as well. They have a very good squad at this time,
Yeah, they have a good squad, but you know,
and they're
one
playing
thing
well as well.
again, and Qatar is a neutral, neutral country. It'll have fans from everywhere from the world. And when Messi is playing, and if Messi is playing well, Argentina is playing well. Argentina has a very big set of fans as compared to Netherlands. Almost 10 to 20
Yeah,
times more fans as compared to the
right.
Netherlands, and they
Yeah.
are all going to cover up the stadium. And
Judging judging by these groups, I think E and G have the toughest fixtures. Out
yes,
of all
absolutely.
everybody. And I think if Portugal is even a half decent team, they have a really good chance to get to the semifinals
Like
and be facing England.
up to the quarterfinals, it should be very easy for Portugal.
Yeah.
Again, everybody would want to have Portugal versus
Oh,
Argentina as a
they
final,
say like
but I don't think Portugal will go through the semi-final.
they say Argentina versus like Portugal 0-0 till the end. Then 119 minute Ronaldo scores a penalty.
Or Messi scores a free kick. Who knows?
It's like what do you say? Is there will be world war among fans.
But yeah, like
It's
I'm
a very
stating the same thing.
actually seeing like this. It's a very realistic. This could happen. Like Argentina versus Portugal final could happen. It's not like they are
Yeah,
facing
that's why they
somebody which
make the
they
group.
cannot beat.
That's why, like, also all everything is by the ball picking and everything. But
And I would say like route for Argentina to the final is one opponent tougher than Portugal's two finals. Because England was facing a Brazil team, I would pick England every day of the week with Southgate.
yeah, but you never know, na.
No,
England now
I'm just
specifically
comparing
having.
the difficulty. I'm comparing the difficulty between Brazil team on form and an England team. England team,
For
you
me,
know, they will never. Messi.
One big problem for Brazil is the defense.
But they also play with the CDM. You know, Fernandinho is there, Fabinho is there,
Yeah,
Casemiro is there, and then
but
there is
again
now
now if all these three are not playing well,
I understand this, but the thing is like they are playing really well. Their especially attacker. Rafinha on form.
Yes, that's
Okay.
that would.
Then there is
I'm
Anthony
telling
is
that
playing
they'll
good.
score goal.
Richarlison is playing good.
They'll score goal. But let's
Jesus,
say
Neymar.
Germany in song will uh, have a really bad time for Brazil's defense. They
But
will concede a lot of goals as well.
we are also getting star-studded by the name of Ronaldo and Messi. But we are
Yeah.
ignoring the fact that the most talented player in the entire World Cup is Neymar, and he'll be leading Brazil.
Yes.
So that
So
guy can
it's
make a difference anytime.
Neymar's last World Cup,
Yes,
Ronaldo's
his
last
last
World
World
Cup,
Cup as well. Man,
Messi's
this
last
is
World
like
Cup. So it would be
if you
really
get a chance
interesting.
to go, man, this would be like epic,
Yeah,
historic for
and
you.
specifically, like it will be amazing to be witnessing this thing. And let's see.
Imagine some player throws you a shirt, you'll frame it your entire life.
So it's basically for me. Again, I'm not an Argentina fan. I'm not a South American football fan.
What if
But
Ronaldo gives you a T-shirt? Can you keep it?
absolutely, if, forget Ronaldo. If Qatar national team player also gives you a T-shirt, and also I'll keep it.
Oh my god. Very like,
So
oh, this is actually a good
if
tactic.
if Ronaldo gives me a T-shirt, I'll sell it for a CR, 1 CR, and I know I'll get bidders for 1 CR as well. So that's
So
that.
the
I'll buy a house at Delhi
bro, the best
with
shout
that
out to
T-shirt.
get a T-shirt is like not to approach bigger teams. Ask like let's say Ghana player. Oh wait, Mendy. You can ask for Mendy's T-shirt. He's Senegal,
Senegal,
right?
yeah.
Go for
Senegal
the
has a really
game,
good team.
huh?
Senegal has a really good team.
Yeah,
They are
maybe
the
Mane
African
is there. I
champions
guess.
after all.
Oh, Koulibaly plays for which team?
Senegal,
Oh wow, man, they have some squad. Yeah, I mean,
they have a really good
whichever
squad.
game you go, you start asking for like bring like 22 charts with you. Hey Messi, can you pass me T-shirt? Hey Ronaldo, you can pass me T-shirt. Then the other side, oh, where is the Otamendi? Hey Otamendi, can you pass me T-shirt?
Yes,
Somebody
yes,
will see.
absolutely.
Okay, man, this is
I think for Argentina it will be
or just
uh,
or
Tottenham
just
guy.
go
What's his name?
shirtless, man. You say I need a T-shirt. Who will give me?
It's anyway hot in Qatar.
Yeah,
So
so go with it. Okay, give me a
I guess
T-shirt.
who is that? Who is that Tottenham guy? The center back uh,
I have
from
no idea. Like
Argentina.
everybody seems like same to me.
No, the Tottenham guy, the center back. I guess he has a better chance of starting with Martinez.
Lisandro Martinez. Yeah. I mean,
Other than Otamendi, I guess uh, mm, those two will be a better pairing because he had a really good game.
Tottenham is winning
So
against Brighton right now.
Brighton, what is the score?
1-0, 82 minutes.
Okay. Hmm.
So, you're talking about Christian Romero.
Yeah, Christian Romero.
Yeah, Romero.
Romero, I guess Romero and Martinez will be.
Bro,
Uh,
Son gave an assist, Kane scored.
hmm,
And Son is the highest rated player in the game. Most dribbles, most park,
doesn't
movement.
matter. In FPL, it's all about scoring goals. So other than Chelsea, I just look for my FPL players.
Hmm. Did you put Son in there?
No, I had Son for first 4 5 games. He did nothing. Then I had to take him off.
Hmm. Oh, that was actually a very fun stream today. I think
Yes,
we covered a lot. We had actually a lot pile of stuff. When you enter the office after like 2 to 3 weeks, there are like bunch of files there. You have to get through all the paperwork and all. I think we got just rid of it. I'm just checking out. We missed up something. No, we just covered everything from La Liga to everybody. We did it. hmm So this is the
I
time
guess.
to say
Yeah, I guess we'll
goodbye.
have a
Till the
have
next.
a good stream with regarding the World Cup,
Yeah.
and looking forward to it. Yeah,
Yeah, next week we'll cover like whatever happens this weekend, and United Everton will be of course on the top priority list. We have to see what's happening there because that's a very
absolutely.
big game than Arsenal Liverpool. So we'll see you next week. Then get well soon. We
Sure.
want you next week here.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye bye.